Hello there, welcome to Beats and Vision, and let's have that debate. Which album is hands down better? Don't Be Cruel from 1988, or the follow-up? Well, it's not the follow-up, we had King of the Stage, but you know what I mean. The Bobby album from 1992. Which is hands down better? Let's start with this one. Now, when I first saw the My Prerogative video, I was 10 years old. And up to then, Michael Jackson was I was just Michael Jackson mad. Listen, I'm 47 years old. I still am the biggest Michael Jackson fan going out there. But up until then, no other artist had really taken off it. Prince, I respected him, but I wasn't, for some reason I wasn't really into Prince's music. I don't know why. Yeah, that's another story. That's another video, actually. I've been 10 years old. I was in the front room, and there used to be a morning, Saturday morning the chart show. It used to be on a Saturday morning in the UK. And all I do is, there was no presenters. All I do is, for an hour, just play videos. It was like a mini MTV sort of thing. And they'll play, sometimes they'll play whole videos. Sometimes they'll play clips or video. Like a 30-second or something, just to, oh, who's that new artist there? And I saw this clip of My Prerogative, 30 seconds. What? Who's this? What? Back then I didn't know the New Edition story. So Bobby Brown, never heard of him. You've got to think, this is the 80s. There's no internet, there's no data to find out who's who. So I remember maybe a week later, a couple of weeks later, the chart show on a Saturday morning, they played the whole video of My Prerogative. And I remember as a 10-year-old just being sat there, like, what? Me and my mum looking at each other, like, who's this guy? Just came out of nowhere. What's going on? The sound, the video, the iconic video. I know it was taken from Janet Jackson's Control a little bit, but for me, he took that and just took it to another level. Then there was other songs, Every Little Step, you know, Don't Be Cruel. And the thing was, it wasn't just R&B people, even, I don't know, every racial, even white kids were talking about Bobby Brown. Don't know. We thought he was going to be on that. Just everyone was on it. Maybe back then, less was more. You know, we didn't have MTV in the UK. I don't think Sky might have been in its infant years, 1988 maybe. But we didn't get to, all we got to see was the chart show on a Saturday morning and Top of the Pops on a Thursday. And you had the chart radio on a Sunday. That was all the music you had. That's your information. Saturday morning, Sunday afternoon, the full 40 list chart show, and Top of the Pops on a Thursday. That's the only way you could get your music. Also radio. Other than that, everyone just talking about this Bobby Brown. It's like, we don't know where did it just come out of nowhere. It was incredible. How many people had this back in the day? Oh, this is a killer. This is a killer album. Is there any skips? Is there any weakness? First start, is there any weakness? Let's have a look. There's probably only one song I'll probably skip, which is All Day, All Night. Everything else, absolute. But not saying that I don't like the version of Every Little Step on there. I thought the video version is a lot better. But I'll take it. But everything else is good. We know the main songs on this album. You know, the Every Little Step, Don't Be Cruel, Ronnie, My Prerogative, obviously. All strong songs. There's another song on this album. This I think is really, could it have been a single? I'll Be Good to You. Could that have been a single? Thing is, instead of what would you take out? You're definitely not taking out My Prerogative. You're not taking out Every Little Step. You're not taking out Roni. There had to be that ballad, Rock With Ya. So, but it's could it have been a single? No, I think the singles on this, yeah, they're justified. This is all-time classic. Absolute beast of an album. And it'd be interesting to see if King of Stage was a success. Would he have gone this route? The Teddy Riley, L.A. Reid and Babyface route? It's interesting. It's very interesting to see. Would he have... Who produced the songs on the King of Stage album? Would he have stayed with those producers? God, no, not in 1988. Couldn't, surely not. Now we come to the Bobby album from 1992. Now we have to go from 1988 to 92. A 4-year gap. Maybe a little bit too long. Could he have brought an album out earlier? 1990, probably not. Bobby was to bring an album out in 1990. Not that it won't be a success, but his other band members have, or ex-band members at the time, because remember he was kicked out in New Edition, they were riding the wave. 1990. New Edition was all about 1990. Was all about New Edition, wasn't it? You know, BBD, Johnny Gill, Ralph Tresvant. Yeah, that year was all them. So I think it was good to skip that year. Could he have put an album out in 91? Now he could have. The thing is, it wouldn't have sounded like this though, would it? I mean, 1991 and 1992, the sound of New Jack was, it started to slow down a little bit in 92. And you can hear on this album, it's still up tempo, but it's not as that Running Man, MC Hammer Running Man style. It's just slowed down. I think Mary J. Blige and what's the 4-on-1 album was very, yeah, more funkier, slow down the pace just a little bit. You can still jam to it, it's not a problem, but it's not that, but let's do the Kid and Play Running Man style thing, is it? This is a good follow-up. Is it better than Don't Be Cruel? Now, I know he probably doesn't have that one, he hasn't got a My Prerogative on this album. But having said that, as a whole, it's hard. This is hard. Because I think Teddy Riley is absolutely on his absolute, he's at his zenith. I think he's at his zenith here. I'm not saying he's good, but he's there. And you can hear it in the production, hear it in the samples. Oh man, this is a hard one. This is a hard one. I think this is a hard one than the guy one. Now I'm going to contradict myself a little bit, because when I did the Guy, which one's better, the Guy and the Guy Future album, I mentioned that because the 1988 album, debut album, was there first. That's the one I picked. But that album was groundbreaking. Without My Prerogative on this one, it's still good, but it's not. Is it groundbreaking? Is it groundbreaking as the Guy album? Oh, I think Teddy was at his peak. I think Teddy was he was just flying. Oh, good. There we go. I made my pick. But it's, listen, people, if you want to come at me and say that was better, I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue with you. But I'm going for this one. It's neck and neck. It's like a 100th of a second in a 100-meter dash race. It's that close. So I'm not going to argue, but that's my pick. I'm not going to sit on the fence. I made a decision. Done. Thank you. Support the channel, check out the next review, and thank you very much. Take care and thank you.